What's going on, guys? Luke and we are here to do my ladder predictions for the 2023 NRL season. I'm actually doing this on live stream. If you're here watching, thank you very much. If you're here watching live, much appreciated. But yeah, I really don't know where I'm going to go with this one. Hopefully going to try to use the chat a little bit. Not sure if you're watching this back how much you're going to see of the chat, but I'm probably going to be interacting back and forth with the chat. Maybe you can sway my decision on some things. But look, we have 17 teams to pick from. I was going to say 16, but it is 17. Something I got to get used to. Something I got to get used to is the bye as well. Which is, I'm doing my super coach and I was like, what is this blue dot next to these Dragons players? Oh, they're not playing the first round. Yeah, there we go. So, look. Speaking of the 17th team, I reckon we start off with the Dolphins. Do we want to put them as the wooden spoon? Do we want to go the wooden spoon? Chat, wooden spoon, Dolphins, yay or nay? I'm thinking yes. I'm thinking their spine is just a little bit too... You know what? I've just changed my mind. Just changed my mind, guys. Dragons, wooden spoon. Dolphins, I feel like their forward pack is experienced enough to get them enough wins to avoid the wooden spoon. Dragons, on the other hand... I know the Dragons have a habit of being a side that looks terrible on paper every year. Like, every single year we look at the Dragons and we go, young side, inexperienced, surely they'll be shit. And they win enough games that they sort of get in the mix for the top 8, and they also get in the mix of winning the wooden spoon. They're super hard to read. I'm going to go with the Dragons, though. There's a couple of sides who I could possibly think of being around that mix. The Knights are another one. I think Knights will be above the Dolphins. But... You know, Ponga moving into the halves, is that going to work? I don't know. Lockie Miller's barely played first grade. He's now your first choice fullback. Jayden Brayley's good. I really rate Jayden Brayley, but he's been injury prone for the last couple of years. I think he is going to be good. But, yeah, that's just how I see things there. Maybe we should go... Look, I've got a bottom 3 sort of thing. Maybe I should go up the other end. Newcastle 15th? Yeah. With Newcastle, they don't have anything that screams out to me that they can win games. You know what I mean? Like, who's their match winner? Ponga is a guy who is their match winner, but he was a fullback, and now he's playing 5'8", making lots of tackles in different opportunities, different circumstances. I don't really know where to go with that one. I think Roosters are an obvious one. I'm gonna put them in at number 1. I don't know if they're actually going to get number 1, but I think they are the best side on paper. I've said that year after year, like literally the last couple of years, they're the best team on paper. And I believe that they are the best team on paper. They just had a lot of injuries. And obviously Penrith have been around in amongst things too in terms of on paper. But the Roosters signing Brandon Smith, possibly signing Dom Young too. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. They can't be doing that. You can't be doing that, Roosters. Can't be doing that. Get my sombrero out. Get the sombrero. Yeah, I think Roosters are definitely going to be a top 4 side. Like, we're not going to focus too much on 1 to 17. Rather, we're going to go in the tiers. That's why I'm doing the tier list. Look, so Roosters in number 1. I think Sharkies will be up there. And I think Penrith will be up there. So I think Sharks, have shown enough in the past couple of seasons that a very strong side, and then with Fitzgibbon coming along, Nico Hines going to another level, Dally M winner, obviously. I think they're going to be there. I think Penrith are going to drop off a little bit, but are still going to be strong enough throughout the season. They're going to beat most sides. Are they going to beat teams like the Sharks and Roosters? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. They still have a lot of the same side that's won the last 2 premierships, but they're also missing big parts of that too, you know what I mean? Majority of the side's still there, but they are missing Kikau, they are missing Coruscant. Even if you go back previous years, they're missing, even a guy like Charlie Staines, a depth player, a good guy who can come in. They're also missing Matt Burton's not there still. Kurt Capewell's not there. These guys who you might look at and be like, nah, they're not important, but they are important. They are important in terms of depth, in terms of the first team squad. Liam Porter, I'm good, man. How are you? So, yeah, look, I'm fairly happy with that top 3. Now, the problem becomes, who is the 4th side? Who is the 4th side we go with? Bulldogs? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't freak out. No, don't freak out. I'm a Bulldogs fan, if you don't understand that. No, realistically, I think we go with someone like the West High. No, I'm joking. Relax, guys. Relax. Look, it's between the first four here. Cowboys, Parramatta, Storm, Rabbitohs. Also keep in mind, Broncos were a team that was in the top four for a big chunk of last year too, and they just fell off massively. But they, in my opinion, they are capable. They are capable of a top four. Just based off last year. And I think they have a better team than last year. A little bit more experienced. You guys like Ezra Mann coming into the side. You got Reece Walsh there. He's not starting off the season, but he is there. Storm, under strength compared to last year. Parramatta, under strength. Cowboys, still the same. Cowboys it is. Rabbitohs, I think have a very, very good side. You know what? Oh, I may have just changed my mind. Did I just change my mind? Yes, I did. I did. Rabbitohs into the top four. Yep, we're going with that. So I predicted an All Sydney top four. Cowboys very good last year, but it kind of came out of the blue. Can they back it up? Is what I want to say. If Latrell Mitchell plays most of the season, Rabbitohs top four, guaranteed. It's done. Rabbitohs can beat any of these sides. Literally can beat all of these sides. Whether they can do it in terms of grand finals and that sort of stuff, different story. But they can do it. Cowboys, not so much. I'm not so sure that they can beat a team like the Roosters or the Sharks or Penrith or even the Rabbitohs. You know, I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying if Rabbitohs take on these sides, you know, a good part of me is going to say they can do it. Cowboys, I'm not so much. Yeah, it all comes down to Latrell Mitchell, though. And also, Origin's going to knock around the Cowboys, in my opinion. 2 this year. Yeah, like Galaxy said, if Trell Mitt's around, that's it. If he's around, they're going to be there. So we need 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need another 4 sides. Look, I think Storm is going to be in amongst it. I think they just always are. They always are there. You know what I mean? Oh, Manly, Broncos. Look, I'm just going to straight up put Raiders in here somewhere too. I don't think Raiders are going to have a good season. I really don't. I can just feel it. Something about it, I can just feel it. Not really liking their spine too much. Hodgson's gone. Savage is out injured. They've gone with Sebastian Chris at fullback. Don't even know if he's ever played fullback in his life. I think they'll win enough games once again due to their 4-pack being pretty decent. But get a box of blue Prime if I put the Storm at first. Yeah, Prime's not that good, man. I've already tried it. It's not that great. Look, just round out the 5 to 8. Like, I'm thinking Manly has a decent side. They have a decent side. I'm going to go Manly there. Oh, shit. There. Boom. Boom. I've done it! Bulldogs, stop 8! Swerve! Swerve City! Swerve City! You thought I was going to put the Broncos in there, didn't you? You thought? You're wrong. You're wrong. Let's go, doggies. Let's try. So my thought process is Bulldogs 5th. No, I'm joking. I'm going to go somewhere like that. I think Bulldogs going to win enough games in the back end of the year that I think they'll make a mad push. And I think they're going to win enough games early in the season to start being in amongst things. Yeah, it's a controversial one. I think we go that. You know what? Change plans. Eels. There we go. Controversial. Definitely controversial. Alright, I've chucked the Broncos into the top 8. I'm basing this off last year. When they were full strength, when they were playing well, before Kevin Walters turned it to shit. Look, the players have been outspoken. The coaching is not great, but they have Payne Haas. They've got Kurt Capewell, Reece Walsh, Adam Reynolds, Selwyn Cobbo. You got Tony Staggs is fit this year. You got Herbie Farnworth, Corey Oates, in amongst other Carrigan. They have a star-studded side. Let's not get that mixed. Let's not get that twisted. They just fell off big time. I think they're going to hold on this year. Like, if any of these sides are going to fall off, Storm, I can see Storm falling off big time. Craig Bellamy's last year makes me think that they're going to staying around. But you look at the Storm lineup this year, like for round 1, their 4-pack is very underwhelming. to say the least. And they lost a lot of players. It's become very evident how many players they've actually lost. So, yeah, Storm, I could easily see them going out there. Parramatta are the big ones. They were in the grand final last year, top 4 side the last couple of years. They're a side that could make top 4 any year, realistically. I'm just seeing a drop-off. I really am seeing a drop-off. I just don't know. Like the Eels, you look at, they're another side similar to the Storm, but just Storm have the pedigree of being able to develop players. Parramatta not so much. Parramatta are a side that tend to have a good season and then a bad season. Obviously, they made the grand final last year. Makes me think that they're probably going to have a bad season this year, if we're being honest. If we're being completely honest. But they're also a side, like, I just can't put them I can't put them in, like, bottom 13. I can't put them in the 5 to 8. Like, well, I did have them in the 5 to 8, and I can't put them there. But I'm not going to do that. I'm happy with them to be 9th. Bulldogs are a big one. Like, this is the heart talking. Definitely the heart talking. Great side. Just depend. Like, the lineup that they put out for round 1 is not what I was expecting. But I back Cameron Ciraldo. Like, I back Ciraldo. In previous years, I haven't really backed Trent Barrett, but I back Ciraldo to know what he's doing, and I expect big things. And I do think Bulldogs can make the top 8. I do think they can. Whether they will, I don't know, but they can. Manly are a team that won the preseason challenge, look very good. Better team like the Roosters. They have looked good. Cherry Evans there. Tommy is back. It's just a matter of whether he can stay in the park is more what it comes down to. Schuster and Cooper Johns fighting out for the 5 position. Not sure where that's going to go. Schuster was going to get the first choice, but he's out injured. Cooper Johns comes in, looked very good in the trials. Not sure if that's going to lead to him staying there. I think regardless, I think it's going to be pretty decent halves combo. I know they lost Foran, but Foran's also a guy who, yeah, decent player, but he's not the Kieran Foran that we remember. Next, I think we go Tigers. Whoops. I feel like I've got Tigers quite low. Was like in hindsight, it feels like it's too low, but it also fits with the Tigers. You know what I mean? They also fit right in that 9th spot. But Tigers have a very good team, but a lot of newbies, and the same can be said for the Bulldogs. I'm basing it off the fact that Bulldogs still have a lot of guys who are still there. Like, we're not chucking in a new halves player. Yeah, we got a new fullback, we got a new hooker. And I suppose, like, same can be said about Tigers. Like, Dane Laurie's still there. Dewey and Brooks are there. But the halves are just not it for me. Yeah, I just don't see the Tigers. Yeah. I feel like this whole 5 to 8 and 9 to 12 all going to be quite close, to be honest with you. And I need one more team. And the team's going to be the Titans. I think the Titans going to win more games. I think Warriors there. Honestly, I think that's literally... We've got 30 people in here. Love to see it. We've just added Titans into the 9th to 12 thing. I think they're going to win enough... Nah, you know what? No, I like that. AJ Brimson, Dave Fafita. I think I got enough guys who can win games. Raiders, I'm not sure. Raiders are a big one. It feels weird to put them that low. It feels very strange to put them that low, especially with some of the players they've got. Tapiti, Papali'i. They've lost Adam Elliott. I don't think that's like a huge loss. I don't know. I really don't know. What am I... where do we go here? Chat, help me. Is there any glaring omissions? What do we reckon of this? Like, is there any terrible ones? Any bad takes? The Dragons as the Wooden Spoon. Dolphins there as well. Like, I really think that Wooden Spoon is going to be Knights, Dolphins, and Dragons. Any of those sides. Like, I think from here on upwards, I don't think it's going to be a Wooden Spoon contender. Tigers higher, but, like, who do you replace? Bulldogs 10th? Yeah, I can say that. I can see that, but I'm not going to change that. That's not something that I feel like is, like, a glaring, like, obvious one. I think... Knights, Wooden Spoon. Yeah, Knights is definitely a chance. They do have a decent fallback. I forgot Clemmer signed for the Tigers as well. He's a good signing. Yeah, put Tigers higher, but, like, I don't see them being better than... Bulldogs 4th place. I agree, mate. Switch Penrith from the Broncos. Think Broncos get top 4 or we're like pushing everybody up a little bit. Switch Warriors and Titans, says Nathan. Yeah, no, that could work. That definitely could be it. I feel like more likely is Raiders up there. Like, Raiders are aside. If they make the top 8, not surprised at all. Not surprised at all. I'm going to go with that. I'm going to settle on that one. Roosters number 1. Sharks number 2. Penrith in at 3. The South Sydney Rabbitohs in at 4. 5 to 8 is Cowboys in at 5. Storm at 6. Broncos at 7. Bulldogs at 8. Then we have Parramatta Eels dropping out of the top 8 entirely. And then we have Manly as well in at 9th. West Tigers, Gold Coast Titans rounding out the 9th to 12 part. Then we have the Canberra Raiders in at 13. Warriors at 14. The Knights 15. The Dolphins in at 16. The newest side, led by Jesse Bromwich and the Bromwich boys. And Kafusi as well. Then we have the West Tigers. They're not West Tigers. St. George Illawarra Dragons picking up the wooden spoon. Guys, that is my top 17. I don't know. I really don't know. That's why these ladder predictions are so hard. And predictions in general are so hard, especially when no games have really been played. We can go off trials, but trials mean absolutely nothing. But that's my 17, guys. Leave in the comment section below, what is your 1 to 17? At least give me who your top 4 is, who's your wooden spoon, all the little important ones, your minor premiers, your premiership winners, Dally M. Let's go with, who are we going to go with? Let's go with a player like... I'm gonna go with James Tedesco. Tedesco again. Let's go Tedesco. There we go. Anyways, guys, it's gonna wrap things up here. Hopefully, you did enjoy this one. Make sure you leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're near NT. Whether you're watching the stream, whether you're watching the playback, the replay, go ahead and leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you're near NT. Don't use the notification. Don't use the subscription boxes, I should say. Use the notification bell and never miss any of my videos. Also, go ahead and chuck me a follow. Normally I'd say it's on the screen, but it's not. But it's Mr. Luke and YT for the most part. I generally use Instagram a lot more than every other one, but it's Mr. Luke and YT. My Facebook's just Mr. Luke, but everything else is Mr. Luke and YT. Including Snapchat, including TikTok. Give me a follow, give me an ad. And guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Become a member, super chat, all that sort of stuff. Thank you so much for everybody who's come to this stream. Thank you everybody who's watched this video. Much appreciated. Love you all. And I can't wait for the NRL season to kick off. It's going to be great. That's my ladder prediction. See you in the next one.